All right, guys, so now continuing on in our series from our right hand underhook, our dominant foot underhook side, we're gonna get into a little ankle pick from here. So there's different plays. I mean, if you've seen some of my other videos, like a 2-on-1, we do a couple different things in here where we're hitting ankle picks, but we can also do it from our underhook. So getting into our underhook again, we have all those different ways to go. We can club. If he has a collar tie on me, I can punch this out. We have a 2-on-1 defense getting there. So again, continue to work on these when you guys are practicing this. Try out these different ways of getting into the underhook and try to figure out some other ones on your own too. But being able to get into this underhook position from a lot of different places is really important if you want to be good here. So if you remember at the beginning, I mentioned I can have head position like this, where my head is connected to that space right between his ear and the ball of his shoulder, which is really good. But for this ankle pick, I actually like to use the other way, where I'm keeping pressure on his head, I'm keeping my elbow down here. And I'm gonna circle, like I mentioned also earlier, I always wanna circle to my tie-up. All right, I know some younger wrestlers sometimes get confused with this, especially on a collar tie. I always see, I'm kind of getting off topic here, but some guys with their collar tie, they wanna circle like this. But no, you wanna push the guy and circle toward your tie. Always, whatever side your tie's on, you're trying to circle towards it. So the same is true on our underhook, circling towards it. Keeping pressure on his head here. Again, back of his neck, my elbow's down. My elbow's never out, I can get in trouble there. So keep pulling down with this, pressure down with my elbow and my hand, and I'm staying nice and low on my stance. Now, when I'm ready to hit this, I'm gonna level change even more. So I'm circling, circling, circling. I level change, big step. And notice how my lead foot changed. When I'm doing an ankle pick, there's not too many attacks that I'm gonna do with my left foot forward, but the ankle pick is one of them. Most of my attacks come off my right foot being forward, but my ankle pick, you're gonna switch your lead foot. So if you notice again, circling, circling, circling. When I'm ready to commit to it, big step, level change, lead foot changes. I'm gonna be ready to drive off of my back foot. I'm staying at the same level or a tiny bit higher than his head. This is one of the only moves that I don't want my head to be lower than his. If I get my head lower than his here, I'm getting extended. Stand up a little bit. If I'm here, this isn't gonna work. So this is one of the only moves where I'm actually kind of trying to drive down through him. So I want my head just a tiny bit higher, not way higher, but a tiny bit higher than him. So when I level change, I'm pulling him with me. I'm not trying to beat his head to get underneath him here. I'm actually just trying to get him nice and low so I can pull his head and his arm closer to his foot. So I'm circling, 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 boom. I switch my lead foot, drop my weight down. Now, when I'm ready to attack, driving off this far foot, my outside hand's gonna grab on the outside of his foot, and I'm gonna throw this over the top. I'm gonna try to punch this arm through. I'm not pulling his leg to me really, I'm just kind of capturing his foot, and I'm punching this through. So here, and then finish. And for you freestyle guys, I haven't really gone freestyle and folk style specific, but this is a really good move to go right into your ankle lace. So in any kind of ankle pick, the guy usually falls with his heels together. It's a really good opportunity to get your leg lace and then to match. But again, get into my underhook here, circle and keeping pressure, 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 pressure. So big step, and my lead foot changes. I got nice and low. Look how low I am here, but his head is lower than mine, or at the same level. Now when I finish, this hand driving through, really punching this hand through hard, and my other hand just collected. So here, drop to that knee, punch that hand through. So without a partner, here, circling, circling, circling. I'm gonna take that big step to switch up my lead foot here. And then when I drive through it, drive across this knee, throw that arm, cover. So, a couple more times. So, got my underhook, moving. Big step to get him to step hard here. Throw this through, left ankle, slide in, finish. And then one more time the other side. So, and that's good. Okay. Here, circling, 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 big step, So that's how we get to our ankle pick from this underhook position. It's so important that we're circling, big level change, our lead leg switches, and we drive across. We're not pulling that ankle towards us, we're punching the shoulder over top of it. So that's how we're doing our ankle pick from the underhook.